Here is Maravich, and Maravich had yesterday off. So we took a video from 2 days ago. Yesterday he had off, and so today he's coming out for his next ride. And he was amazing today. I'm so proud of the progress that he's made between last ride and today's ride. He came out today just from the start, just so much more relaxed. So this is us walking around right after I gotten on. We hadn't done any trotting or any cantering. No working had happened yet. And he just immediately was soft and stretchy and reaching for the contact in the walk, which was just such a great feeling and just totally tells me that he's on the right track of starting to get on my side of things and understand that stretch and connection and all of those good things provide structure and safety, and they feel good, and so that was just a really great way to start the ride. Now, I will say, so his canter is unbelievable. The horse has just an incredible canter, super athletic, uphill, balanced, all these nice things. So the canter really helps the trot. He's much more relaxed and stretchy over his top line in the trot after he's done his canter work. So that's kind of why I didn't really waste a lot of time doing trot work today. I just sort of went right to the canter work because I already know that that's going to improve the trot so much. So we kind of did it reverse order. We did canter work and then we did trot work, which is why you're seeing things in this order. And today I made sure that we got video of the left lead canter, which is actually his much easier way, like the majority of horses right off the track. And he is very much right off the track. I mean, his last start was on April 6th and today's April 16th. So you are looking at him 10 days since his last start. And this is his third, I believe his third or fourth post-track ride. So he's very much off the track. And so, like most of these guys, he finds the left bend just a little bit easier right now. And of course, he'll even up as he goes on. And we are already right to work working on that. So to the right, he just, the bend doesn't come quite as easily. He's a little bit crooked. He wants to throw his haunches to the inside and shoulders to the outside. And it's very, very common that I see this in horses. But what's not common is kind of how you approach it. So every horse has a little bit of a different way to wiggle in and get them to come straighter for you and to sort of start seeing things your way. And so for him, actually, because his canter is so wonderful and balanced, I have found that counter canter actually really works so well for him to straighten him up. So we're going left and we're doing our right counter canter. And this is actually very easy for him. And so this is by far the straightest I've had him in the canter on the right lead is in our counter canter. And so this is going so well that at some point here soon, I'm going to come across the short diagonal, okay, right here. And then we're going to work the canter to the right in true canter. And I mean, it was like waving a magic wand how much doing that counter canter work fixed the right canter. All of a sudden, the bend is easy. He's staying straight. He's wrapped around my inside leg. I mean, watching him do his canter work to the right today, if I didn't tell you or hadn't taken video of it the last time, you would have never known that he was so crooked in the right canter before. So that just really works so well for him. So definitely for him, a bunch of counter canter work is so good for him in straightening and strengthening and all that good stuff. So I was just so happy with him during this. So I was quite happy with that. So then I just thought we would do a minute or two of trot work, and then that was plenty. Sorry if you can hear my phone, I'm silencing it. It was 90 degrees today, so just very warm for these guys. And he came from Ohio, where it's quite a bit cooler than here still. So my horses that have come from farther north are definitely feeling like it's quite hot. I was feeling like it's quite hot too, but he is a very good sweater. And so in his trot work, I mean, fixing the right canter, of course, it's a trickle down effect. It also hugely improves the right trot. So he's so much straighter. He's finding the bend is coming so much more naturally now. I'm not having to work really hard for it at all anymore. In the trot work, especially, I'm able to do just a whole bunch of big gives, which is wonderful. Of course, he's going to have little moments like here where he comes up a little bit, but I think that the majority of the time now, his frame is staying much lower, much softer over the top line. So here I've lost his attention and here I've gotten it back. So that's really where I want his frame right now. You know, he's such an uphill horse that we always want to train the opposite. So since he is so naturally uphill, which is wonderful, that's not a problem. It's the best case scenario. But of course we want to teach him to sort of lower his frame and bring his back up and learn to use his top line really well. And it is just such a nice feeling. It's like butter when he's got that feeling. Like right here, this is just beautiful. And you can really, when you're in the tack, you can really feel him lift up his back. Actually, I should note that the one thing I really changed from his last couple of rides to this ride is that I put him in a titanium loose ring snaffle. He's in the titanium Fager Baby Fulmer is what it's called, and it basically it's a titanium loose ring snaffle that also has the full cheek bars. So it acts as sort of a loose ring and a full cheek, and it's titanium. And I thought he felt fantastic in that. So I will definitely be keeping him in that for the time being. I thought he did a really nice change of direction there without coming up, really. He sort of stayed right with me through that change of bend, and I just absolutely love his shape here. He is really regulating his own tempo super well. I'm able to do tons of big gives with the rein, and he sort of stays right on contact, stays right within his tempo, like right here. That's so good. And this is the right, so this has been his harder direction, and he's really staying wrapped around my right leg and very straight.